So we're going to go back to the universe is mental, the oldest mind, right? And we are able to create our own realities. We are co creators with the Most High God, and our creations starts from within. And so, the same way that we go to a job, right? And we give our energy to our job, and we're able to perform a task, right? And then the task is performed, right? Something was created, something was finished, something was done, or something was able to be created based on that, right? Something was able to be done based on that, right? So you would think about yourself as that individual as well as that, as the CEO of your own reality. I do that. Now, am I the best at it? No. I'm still learning. I'm getting there, because part of us, and it's also part of mastering our energy. As I speak, things just get revealed to me. It's also part of mastering our energy, right? Because we go ahead and we everything we do on the outside, we go ahead and we do it to ourselves. And that, or everything that we want from the external, we go ahead and we give it to ourselves. And then that's how we master ourselves, and then we give birth to something new. And so sometimes my brain goes farther than like I already thought it. And then let's get back on track. So the seven hermetic principles, the first one, and we're still stuck on the first one because I think I'm going to spend the whole week talking about this. I seen speakers talk about it in 7 minutes, and I could do it in 7 minutes, and I've done it, but there's it's deeper for me because I've gone through these principles, and then the way that I did them, it's not the same way that people presented. Like for me, for these principles, like for the old is mine, right? I can relate to it because I had to master my mind. I had to heal all the hurt, all the pain. And then for me, I'm an empath. So when I'm teaching, when I'm speaking, I think of the population that's like in addictions, who was sex trafficked, who experienced who human trafficked, who were in foster care, who, had horrible sexual experiences, right? These are the people that I think of because those were the experiences that I went through. And so these are not experiences that are easy to overcome. This is not something where we go, oh my God, I'm healed. No, these are things that are real, that scar us deeply. And that in order for us to heal that, it takes us to be broken and want to live. Besides all of that, right? The people that are incarcerated. This is how I think, right? These are my people. I love you all, but this is how I think. So I like to go deeper into it because I've been there, right? And so look at me. I come out here looking all pretty and stuff, and you're like, what has this girl gone through? I look pretty because I've healed. That's just how that is. Because I hold no resentments. Because I hold no regrets. Because I don't hold unforgiveness in my heart. And I'm all jolly and happy and all that good stuff because I've lived in hell. And I don't like it there. I like to be happy. I like to play around. I am grateful for my children, for my home, for my health. I water running. Like this is who I am. I like the little things. Water with cucumber. This cup right here from a toy, like a cartoon. This closet that has no decorations on it. So when I speak on this, I like to go deeper into it because I know the people that I'm supposed to touch, right? So let's go back. Let's go back to basics. Healing. This is the thing, is healing. The key is healing. In order to get through the other steps, we must first start with the mind. And in the mind, we have to heal. In order to access the mind, to be able to use not just the 10% of the brain that we're using right now, because what we're doing right now is we're using 10% of our brain. But when we heal the subconscious, when we heal the traumas, when we heal the hurt, when we heal the betrayals, when we heal all of that, no matter what has been done to us, and we can use the examples that I just gave a few minutes back, we can use those examples as well. We can heal that by identifying what spirits were operating through these people, forgiving the person, and we don't fraternize with diabolical. And this has nothing to do with religion, right? This has to do with seeing things for what they are. For everything good, there's something the opposite, right? Good, bad, hot, cold. So the same thing for humanity. There's some good people, there's some evil, diabolical people. The same thing with spirits. There are good spirits, there are diabolical spirits. We don't fraternize with the diabolical. I just don't. I mean, if you fraternize with the diabolical, then this is not for you. I don't fraternize with the diabolical. I don't. So for me, it was easier like that. It was just like, I don't do, because for me, I saw evil, and I was trained through evil on like the. It was for me to become diabolical, for me to just be so hurt that I could be like, F you all type of scenario. Be in so much hurt, so much pain that I would be, talking to thin air or something. I don't want to become those people. I didn't want to become those people. So for me, when it came to healing, when I was, I've been trained by God, I've been led to heal by God and my ancestors. It was like, it was presented to me this way. You look at the person, what spirits are operating through them. You forgive the person because that's not who God created this person to be, and you forgive the person for that, and then you just don't fraternize with the spirit. And what you do with the spirit that you don't want to fraternize with is that you don't engage with it, because everything that you don't feed dies. And so if these spirits are operating through these people and you know it is the spirit talking to you, you just remove yourself from the equation and let the spirit deal with the person. That's not your problem. That's beyond your hands. And so we can use that technique to deal with literally anything in this world. Yeah. And we detach from the programming and understand that we are powerful, that we are all powerful, and that God lives within us. That there's nothing outside of us, and that no one is coming in to save us. We have to do it ourselves. And by doing so, we activate God who resides inside of us by choosing to heal, by choosing to forgive. And sometimes that means ourselves too, right? I had to do it for myself as well, because there were things that I wasn't proud of. There were things I was not proud of. And so I had to forgive myself. You saw how my eyes just went like, yeah, you remember when you was out there? Yeah. I had to forgive myself. And then I did the same thing. What spirits were operating through you? Well, I was lying at one time. Okay. Spirit of lying. I was out there on Tinder at one time. You was being lustful. I'm trying not to curse. I was gonna make a joke out of it. When I was a, but no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We purified ourselves, and now we're here, speaking on it and healing. Right? That's just an example, right? Because nobody's perfect, and this is not like, oh my God, I'm holier than thou. No, am I holy now? I am. I surprised myself. I am. I am very holy right now. It's you wouldn't believe it. I drink water. This has water, cucumbers, mint, and Celtic sea salt. A pinch to keep me hydrated. I drink like 8 of these a day or more. All I do is drink water and eat fruits and vegetables. I'll come back.